Can you cite me or the panel to any case that have facts analogous to this on the solicitation to commit murder?
I think if we would have found it, we would have provided it to you, Your Honor.
Exactly. There isn't any such case, is there?
No.
So you're effectively asking us either to make new law or conclude there's not sufficient evidence on this point, right?
All right, everyone, it's August 20th, 2017, and I have In Support of Schaeffer Cox, number 18, by Ray Southwell. As I sat in the appellate courtroom August 16th, 2017, I positioned myself best to see the faces of those speaking. I wanted to see the demeanor of those talking. All involved were excellent in presenting their side. Michael Filipovic presenting the truth and Stephen E. Scrocky presenting the lies. I wanted to be in court to see the faces of those speaking. I was amazed on the ability of Scrocky to look the appellate judges in the face and continue his distortion of the truth. Is he a born liar or just well experienced in the fine art of expressing the lies presented to those listening to his twisting of truth? Filipovic, representing Schaeffer Cox, was calm and could respond thoughtfully and quickly to the appellate judge's questions. He responded thoroughly to Department of Justice Attorney Stephen E. Scrocky. Did you know he wants to be a federal judge? But where was the discussion on the exculpatory evidence withheld by the corrupt prosecution? At best, Mr. Filipovic brought up the fringes of that issue when he expressed to the judges, quote, government, Stephen E. Scrocky, is overstating and misstating some of the evidence. Mr. Filipovic encouraged the three-judge panel to carefully review the transcripts of some of these undercover, quote, government tapes. For therein lies the truth about Schaeffer Cox's behavior. The exculpatory evidence withheld from the jury but available to the appellate court. I understand Filipovic's behavior. It would be out of order of proper decorum to call Scrocky a bald-faced liar. Oops, he does have an excellent, well-trimmed beard, if I do say so myself. A couple of novice DOJ attorneys sitting next to me thought the same, as they described Scrocky's beard as about a week's growth to a young lady who came in during a break. Mr. Scrocky withheld exculpatory evidence, and Mr. Filipovic's hands are tied if he wants to keep his job. Mr. Filipovic is a government employee. He holds his position if his behavior is approved by those he is involved with. That means another government attorney, just like the Department of Justice Attorney Stephen E. Scrocky. See attached. Unlike private attorneys like Rob Carey, Senator Ted Stevens' defense attorney, who wrote an excellent description of the betrayal of justice by government attorneys in the unlawful prosecution of Senator Ted Stevens, Mr. Filipovic's behavior must be restrained in this system of accepted prosecutorial misconduct. Our government agencies remains out of control at many levels. We can look towards the truth buried in the evidence in the Cox case. It should set him free. Rather, only a miracle will accomplish such a goal, for our judicial process is corrupt to the core. My next several posts will demonstrate the truth. of the content and character of Francis Schaeffer Cox, beginning with the militia he established. Ray Southwell, Nikiski, Alaska.